Just a little bit, okay? 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 Elmo, Elmo, Elmo. Welcome to Elmo. Man, I wish I had my other brush. My other brush is downstairs. I'm trying to detangle my hair, and my other brush, my main brush, is downstairs. Jaden accidentally took it down there. And I don't want to go get it because if I open my room door, this little boy is going to want to take off. And then he's going to get mad when I shut the door again. Hi, Paula. Hi, sis. Hi, Sandra. Hi, you guys. I'm doing good. I'm going to get ready really fast. Well, not really fast, but I need to get ready. I was kind of doing a little online shopping. I was trying to find like some cute cover-ups to wear with, I swear he wasn't even crying till right now that he hears me talking to you guys. It's like he knows, bro. Like he knows that I'm live. Because I promise you, he wasn't even, he's been doing his own thing with Elmo. But because he hears me talking to you guys, he's like, oh, who is she talking to? So anyways, I figured I was ordering, do you guys remember the bathing suits that I bought? Let me show you. So we are gonna be going on a little trip. We're gonna be going on a little trip, and I don't know if you guys remember me buying these like cute little swimsuits from Walmart. I have other ones too, but honestly they don't fit me no more. I'm too fat. We'll just say she's thick. She's thick. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight, you guys, the past few days. I've been on a mission trying to lose weight. But I got this cute little bathing suits. You guys remember when I got these from Walmart when they first came out? And they're so cute. Like, you know, I'm a pinky girl, but it has to be like a dusted pink is my favorite. Or this pink. It literally matches my wall. But I got this because it's like, look at how cute it is. Isn't that cute with the little pink polka dots? I mean, it's Walmart. For being Walmart, isn't this cute? Isn't that cute? And then look at the bottoms. The bottoms is like what really got me like, ooh, how cute. Look at the bottoms. I mean, they're like chonies, but they're not like super cheeky. Like, you know, when your butt cheeks are coming out. They're not like that. Hopefully, I don't know. I haven't tried them yet. But look at the sides. Like, I love the little ruffles on the sides, right? So I got this top with it originally. I had gotten this, right? But then when I went later on to Walmart, I guess they brought like more options. I didn't really care too much for the chonies on the other set, but I did get the other top. And it's so cute, you guys. Like, just looking at this pattern and the color, it gives like the little cute bows. I don't know why, it just does. And believe it or not, the other top that matches, it comes with the cute little bows. Isn't that so adorable? It's so stinking cute. The thing is, I got both tops, honestly, just because I wanted to see which one's gonna actually fit my boobies. I don't really care too much for a bra with like the wiring on the bottom. I don't really need it. You know, some girls, if you have smaller boobies, you kind of do need it, so it could kind of give a little bit of a push up, or to give you some kind of help, you know, when you have small boobs. That used to be my issue all the time, but not no more. I got big boobies now. But this one, I kept it because it's super cute too, and it has the bows, so I could literally wear, you know, if I want to switch it up. But isn't the bows the cutest, you guys? And the fact that it's from Walmart is like even better because it's cheaper. I have to adjust it, but isn't it cute? I think it's so, isn't it adorable? So basically, the original set is the chonies with this one, okay? But the other chonies are more cheekies, like booty cheeks hanging out. And I don't need that because you guys know, like, ever since I got my body done, I got a booty and I don't want my cheeks hanging out. And personally, I don't know about you guys, but no judging, or maybe I am judging. Fuck it, I am gonna judge. I just think it's wrong to be wearing a bathing suit with your nalgas. If you don't know what nalgas are, your booty, completely out with your children. Like, it's just weird to me. Like, I could understand if it's just you and your man and you're like on a little grown-up trip with your friends. That's cool. But it's a little weird to be wearing a thong with your littles. I mean, if you're for it and that's how you roll, toodles to you, but that's just not me. I feel very weird, especially when I have kids that are already 13. I have a 13-year-old, I have a 19-year-old, and I have a 21-year-old. Girl, I just, no. Now, if it's me and my man's by ourselves, like let's say we go to Vegas or we go on a little anniversary, you know, hot springs or freaking hot tub by ourselves, then I get it. Then that's cool. But girl, I can't. Even these, you guys, even wearing these, then you want it? Here you go. You have it. Take it. You want to say hi? Come here. Say hi. Say hi to the girls. Say hi, pretty girls. I'm here. Say I'm here. Did you come over here because you brought me a present? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think you got a present for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, he got a present. Hold on, girls. Hold on. Really, Ziki? As soon as I came on here? We got a little diaper break. Give me a second, please. I'm so sorry. I apologize. In the meantime, you guys can hear me talk, you know. Anyways, I'm sorry if you like to go on a family trip or go to the swimming pool with your littles and your butt cheeks hanging out. I mean, that's cool, but that's just not me. I don't feel comfortable. Even like, I don't know. I just don't. Like, I think it's, I don't know. Especially, like, you know what I think is crazy? Going to, like, a water park. Like, I understand, like, Miami, Florida, and all that. At the beach over there, it's very normal to see a lot of girls in a thong and shit like that. But they don't have their kids with them. But if you're, like, that's like a public freaking beach. You know what I mean? Which, that's cool, that's fine. You're at a public beach. That's awesome. Do whatever you want. But I just think it's weird, like, going to a water park, which is like for a family water park, and then you're all wearing a thong. That's weird. Because there's nothing but kids and teenage boys with hormones. Like, no, honey. We don't do that over here. I'm going to put on your pamper now. Boy, I don't know how the heck you managed to poop so much. like, Jesus. Hold on, my lashes are on here. But how do you poopy so much, huh? Be for real. I'm a little confused. Okay, I'm putting your pamper down. Okay. Okay. Look, you're making a mess. Please. Please. There. Okay. Ya cabe, mira. You want to take off your shirt? Let me wipe it. Just in case you got a little present for later. A ver. Okay, then you must take your shirt off. You're done? You could go play. Or you want to go say hi? You want to go say hi? She needs a haircut so bad, you guys. I've been waiting to get it till this week. And yesterday I didn't have time to do it. We went to the mall yesterday. I went to the mall yesterday and I didn't have time to. You're okay. We're okay. Come on. Sorry, you guys. Like, I don't know how this boy can poop so much. It is insane to me how, like, every time he drinks a bottle, it's like, hello? Plug it for a little bit. Plug it for a little bit. Huh, Papa? You guys, can I just say something that has nothing to do with swimsuits and water parks and pooping? Man, do I regret letting the nurse give you that binky. I hate that binky. I hate it. I don't like the binky no more. I hate the binky. I hate it, you guys, because if he's trying to take a nap and he doesn't have his binky, oh my God, he will not go to sleep. He has a habit of drinking his bottle and then binky to the mouth, and boom, he'll fall asleep. If he's having a tough day and he's like a little bit frustrated or whatever, it's like a comfort thing at this point, So now I kind of like regret, and I'm not the one that even gave him the binky, to be honest. I don't know what you want, Papas. Oh God, we're gonna start this today. Look. The minute I go on here, you guys, it's like he knows. Let me put this mirror away. Look at my cute, I'm trying to collect little antique mirrors like these, you guys, because I'm going to actually hang them up all on my wall. I have 2 so far. The other one is downstairs, I believe. But I want a bunch of gold ones, or even if I don't find gold ones, if I find like a silver one or whatever, then I could like spray paint it gold. But I want a bunch of them. Let me make some space for my Velcro baby and put him up here. By the way, we're in my master bedroom. Oh. Sorry, guys. Look, you want to read, who remembers these books? I've been trying to find, anytime that I go to Goodwill or anywhere we go that has books, I try to find like vintage. I don't want them brand new. Like, I want them to be old, vintage Disney books. And I found this Pinocchio one. No, Papas, no. And it actually, so I have a neighbor up the street that for Halloween, instead of handing out candy, she's a librarian. Instead of handing out candy, she gives books to all the kids in the neighborhood. So you go and trick or treat, you know, and then, okay, you gotta scoot back so you don't fall down, okay? And then she gives the kids an option to pick 1 or 2 books. And she has a grip of books, like she puts out all her tables and she gives books to all the kids. Super adorable. This one I got from her, but I want to find more of these old school, like the one with the gold trimming. Yeah. Aren't they the cutest? Oh. And it still smells. I love the smell of books. I know that might be weird. Maybe some of you guys are like me. But like Serenity, when she got her yearbook, oh my God. Like, she's like, Mom, do you want to smell the book? Girl, give me the book. Let me smell the book. You can't play with the computer, papas. I only have it open because I need it to be able to put the phone because we don't have a tripod. Hey. No. No. I'm going to put you down if you don't want to. Listen. Okay, anyways, you guys. No cheeks over here hanging for me. So I have those 2 tops. But I was actually shopping online today to see if I could find some cute swimsuit pants. Like, you know, the ones that, like the loose fitting pants that have, like, they're kind of basically see-through and you can see the bathing suit through it. I wanted to get some of those. I actually found some online and I was lucky enough to get it delivered overnight shipping. But I also got this, you guys. The only thing is I don't think it's too pink. I wish they had a white or even black would have been cute. But this is a cover up and it's super cute. It's a cute little skirt. It has like an opening on the side right here. I also got it from Walmart. So I think it's cute. I just think it might be a little too pink. You're gonna break my computer. No. No. Ziki, look at Mama. No. 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 Okay. Okay then. No, because you don't want to listen. This is going to be tough, you guys. I guess I'm just going to have to stand up in there and get ready in the bathroom because if I'm sitting here, he's going to want it like... I promise you he wasn't doing this before. This is why I went live because he was doing his own thing. Like I didn't even exist to him. But then the minute I came in here and he hears me talking to you guys, he's like, oh, she's live? Is she live now? Let me go over there. Okay, come on, you guys. We're going to have to go in there. Nope, look. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not. Oh, my gosh. And I don't want to do it. That was the whole purpose of my vanity being in my room. Well, not like my new vintage vanity. But this little baby. Anyways, you guys, yesterday, thank you for all my anniversary wishes and blessings. Thank you, guys. Can you guys believe 15 years? OMG. 15 years is a long time. Velcro, baby. Yes, you are a Velcro baby. You don't let me do anything. Sunshine. Oh my God. What am I gonna do? You wanna go in your tub? Oh, it has water in the damn cup holder. Hold on. I didn't see it had water in there. That's thank God. Put your toys in there? He's like, a girl, this isn't fun to me. Maybe if I whisper. Maybe if I whisper, he'll think I'm not talking to you guys. Anyways, but 15 years with my man. My 6-month-old yesterday was a Velcro baby yesterday too. Girl, at least, well, is it just yesterday all the time? Because mine's all the time. He's a Velcro baby like no other. Like, I promise you, look, I need to get another one of these because I love this stuff. I swear by this, that this is probably what helped my pores close. Which, if you didn't know, it is very possible for you, especially if you've never had them. Now, if you've had deep pores your entire life, then yeah, that's different. You do definitely have to go and get, like, professional help to get those to close. But if you randomly get pores, like little tiny holes that you never had before, you could actually fix it instantly. And I think this is what did it for me, because all my deep pores that I had, which weren't like super big, from small, medium, large, mine literally were a small, but I could notice them because I never used to have that. Okay, you're gonna have to stand up right there. Nope, stand up. You want to be right here, then you're gonna have to stand up, sir. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything in here for you. You want that? You want my makeup bag? Here you go. It's like... Wait, what happened? Oh, I was like, wait, what is going on here? Hold on, you guys. Let me tie this bag of trash that I need to take downstairs with me. Oh, who sent stars? Thank you for sending stars. Except it doesn't show me. Let's see. Bro, why doesn't... Jenny, thank you for the stars, girly. Thank you. I was like, is somebody in here with a fake account? Because I seen you replying to it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Is there somebody in here pretending to be me? It's happened in the past. Oh, by the way, you guys, man, do I got some tea for you guys. I'm just waiting for this tea to, like... how do I explain it? It's like, the tea that I have is a tea that is very freaking out of the blue, like just came out of the blue, but it's super convenient that it came to my doorstep randomly out of the blue, just like, you know. Sorry guys, I'm getting my foundation. Hold on, because this is the only way he's gonna be happy is if I let him play with all my stuff. And I just realized that all my highlighter spilled everywhere in my purse. So that's great. But yeah, like I literally got random messages on, you know, on some just crazy stuff. So once I got all the tea, I'll give it to you guys. Because I'm kind of like, how convenient that I'm getting these messages now. I don't know. It's just, I don't really want to say too much because, you know, I do have people that dislike me on here. So for all we know, it's them. Hold on, I gotta wipe all this down because I still use the eyebrow stuff, you guys, and I'm so sad because I wasn't able to get more from NYX. This NYX The Simpsons brow thingy. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. But thank you, Allison. Oh, it was Jenny. Thank you, Jenny, for the stars. Thank you. The thing that I use for my face, it is called Confidence in a Cream, and it's by It Cosmetics. It's for all skin types, and it helps for your pores, like I said, for your pores, and it also is an anti-aging, rejuvenating concentrated cream. But it's so worth it. I promise you. I swear, I had little holes right here on this part, like probably as big as a nickel, maybe right here, just right here. I've never had deep pores in my face. I've always had a very clear, you know, I have like freckles and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really have like acne scarring or little pores or anything like that. I'm hairier than fuck, you know. Soy chicana. I'm freaking hairy like fuck. But other than that, I have a very clear skin. But I don't know if it was when I got pregnant with the baby or before or when I gained weight or what it was. But I started noticing like these little pores in that area. And it bothered me so much because, like I said, I've never had anything on my face. So for me to even have that was very weird. And I could notice it really bad. And it was just bothering me. And I used to use this cream before. When I first started learning how to do makeup, I used to wear these creams, this specific cream all the time. I used to use it all the time, and then, Papa's not these ones, I need these ones. You could play with all the other ones. Then, I stopped using that for a while because I kind of started experimenting with other stuff. And then, I don't know if maybe that's what, I don't know what it was. I honestly want to say that the weight gain when I was pregnant, because I weighed 200 pounds. I mean, that's a lot for me. A lot. And I was eating very unhealthy. I was determined to have a big baby, and I sure did. I mean, Ezekiel wasn't super big, but he was my biggest. He was an 8-pound baby, so that's pretty big. I gave you my makeup bag for you to play with. Come on. Come play. Look at all the goodies in here. Look. All for you. All for you, papas. Ziki, I can't hold you. You do this on purpose because you were just fine. Hormone changes. My daughter started to get spots on her face as well. She's 38. She got them after having her daughter. Really? Well, my pores went away, and that's the only thing that I got. But I've always had freckles. So other than that, the only thing that I've noticed in my face is those pores, but they went away. So I honestly think it's that cream, and it is an anti-aging cream, which I also like because obviously it helps keep your skin nice and tight. So that's a plus. I mean, knock on wood, I don't think my face has gotten saggy or wrinkly in any way. My birthday's next month. This is my last month of me being in my 30s. Believe it or not. Yes, I'm very sad. My auntie, we went to my cousin's, my prima's graduation reception. We went to the party, and my mom was telling my auntie how old I was because I had like some family members that came from Juarez to come in to the party because obviously that's their niece or whatever. So my mom was telling them how old I was, and my mom's like, yeah, she's 38, and I'm like, 38? I'll take it. Like, girl, how do you not know my age? I said, I'm not 38. I'm gonna be freaking 40 next month. Do you guys see why you guys don't see me live as often anymore? Do you guys see? Besides the fact that the comments stop and I don't see comments, or you guys get quiet. For the most part, it's Facebook, but I truly feel like it's just hard to be on live with a baby like this. Welcome to the 40s club. Just playing. 40 is the new 20s. Yes, girl. Well, that's what I was going to say, that when my mom was saying I was 30, I'm like, I'm not 38, Mom. I said, I'm going to be 40. She's like, really? And I'm like, hello? Yeah. And then my auntie's like, huh? How old is she? And keep in mind, we're like in a party where there's a bunch of tables all around us, and there's people that I don't even know, and obviously family members, which I don't care about them if they know my age, but there's people I don't even know. And then my auntie's like, huh? How old is, she's like, ¿cuántos años tiene la flaca? Because they still call me flaca. I'm not flaca no more, but they still call me that. And then my mom's like, yeah, she says she's 40. And I'm like, shh, lady, quiet down. And my auntie's like, she's like, why don't you want her to say your age, flaca? I'm like, because I'm not a youngin' anymore, for one. And far from flaca, that's for sure. But I'm like, no. And then my mom's like, imagine when you're my age, you're really going to be embarrassed to say your age. And I said, so you know what's the crazy thing is, like, it's not even that I'm embarrassed to say it. Because I never even thought in my mind, never once did I ever think that 40 was old, because it really isn't. I mean, people live up to 100. If you're blessed to live up to 100, being 40s, you're hella young. You're a baby. But I feel like if you don't do social media, then you won't understand. And I don't mean it to be cocky in any way. I mean it as you'll never understand, because you don't know what it is to have people make fun of you about certain things, or say things about you, or better yet, you know, like try to come for me and say that I'm old and stuff like that. And when you hear shit like that, it's like, okay, it doesn't get to you, but it's like you start to wonder, like, is 40 old? But imagine to call somebody old for being 40 and you're right behind them. No, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. I mean, as long as I am 40 and don't look it, I'm fine with that. Funny story. Some of the people that clown on me, I've seen your profile pictures. And let's just say you freaking look older than me and you're making fun of me. That's not very nice. Is that why you're being a mean girl? Because some people, you guys, like, they're mean girls because obviously there's something wrong with them. But yeah, my mom's like, yeah, 40 is not old. I'm like, that's cool. We established that 40 isn't old. Can we stop shouting it out now? And I'm like, how old does Michael look? Like, how old do you think he is? I told my mom. My mom was like, oh, he's 38 too, isn't he? I'm like, girl, we're not 38, we're 40. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me make him a bottle. Because he's not gonna stop. Where is it? I gotta find it so we can go and take it downstairs with us. Sorry, you guys. I've established that there's no point of me fixing my bed, because anytime he takes a nap, he pulls everything and drags everything. And yeah, it's a mess. Hi, Patsy. My old dad. You feel it? You do? I don't feel it, to be honest. I don't feel it, but I do notice it in certain things. Like, I notice when I laugh, that my laugh is like, doesn't sound like it used to sound. And I'm like, okay. Definitely turning 40. Okay, pa abajo. I gotta wash this bottle for you. No, you have to hold on. Sorry, sir. Oh my God, I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna take some pictures, but I'm gonna show you guys something super. My man is the best, you guys. If you guys are wondering what we did for our anniversary, honest to God, we didn't do nothing. Because Michael had to work late and he doesn't work in town, and I just went to the mall and got him a little gift or whatever, but I have plans to celebrate this weekend. I just got to get everything together. That's the whole purpose of me getting ready and leaving. But he did do something super special. I could officially say that I got my first, not my only one, but my first official ramo. You guys want to see it? It's so beautiful. I told hubby, I said, I'm going to make it worth every penny you spent on it, because obviously I don't know how much it was, but I know they're not cheap, that's for sure. Excuse me, Ziki. Excuse me. I don't know how much they are, but I'm going to make it worth every penny he spent on it. I said, I'm going to take it with me everywhere I go. I don't care. Hold on, Papas. I'm making your baba. Lucky. Okay, are you guys ready to see it? First of all, do you guys know what a ramo is? I feel like my voice sounds deeper, not like manly, laughing my ass off, but I think it's not like it used to be. I agree with the, well, I don't know about your laugh or your tone, but I agree with that happening, because I honestly notice my my laugh. It's like that. Did you hear that? The like that shit. Oh my God. I hear it on mine. I never used to do that. Oh my God. I guess I'll take that over my face looking like I don't think I have wrinkles yet. Does it look like I have wrinkles? I don't know. You know how a lot of people say that when you get the little wrinkles right here and on your forehead and right here, it's from laughing and being a happy person, and people that don't have those is because they always have a bitch face, like a bitch resting face, and that's why they don't have them, like basically saying that we're miserable and we never smile. That's not true. It's not true. You don't get wrinkles because of that. First of all, if that was the case, I would have so many. I was blind, legit blind, majority of my life. I didn't wear glasses, so I always had to go like this to squint. So don't you think like all this shit would be super bad and I would have a bunch here, like it would be dramatically bad? But I don't have any. Yeah, he's tired. What'd you do? You just dropped it. That's all. That's all that happened. You're okay. You're okay. Here. I'm gonna put you back on your upstairs. We're going upstairs now, okay? Hold on really fast. Ziggy, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get you. Oh my god, you guys, let me show you really fast because he's ready to go lay down. Look. I just have him in a vase because obviously I don't want him to die. But if you don't know what a ramo buchon is, girl, if your man has never got you one, he needs to step it up because they are the most, I love, especially if you love flowers and roses, this is like the most beautiful flower arrangement you can get. And my man got me some a ramo. Wait, I don't want the water to spill. Hold on. Zeke's scared of them, by the way. Look at my ramo buchon. Can we scoot a little bit? Just a little bit. Look! Aren't they long-stemmed, real roses? Aren't they the most beautiful ever? OMG, look at these. Oh, I love them so much. They're like beautiful. So I'm trying to make sure that they don't die. And I told my man, I don't care. I am taking them everywhere. I'm gonna go to the gas station and be like, can I get 100 on pump number 1 with my ramo in my arm? I'd be like, girl, do you want paper or plastic at the grocery store with my ramo buchon? Plastic, please. Just plain, my store doesn't even offer paper. They only give you plastic. But aren't they the most beautiful roses? And they're long-stemmed roses. I love them so much. Okay, let me put him in his crib. There you go. You want to turn this on? Turn on the fan too, because I got them yesterday. Hubby had them delivered yesterday. Aren't they gorgeous? I love them. They're so beautiful. And I don't want them to die, but I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna post them and all. Like, I don't care. You could say I'm bragging. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I'm bragging my ramo. Because they're beautiful. They're beautiful and they're just so special. I mean, the kids keep us young. That's for sure. You are 100% right. I get told I look like I'm 28. I'm like, shit. Okay, girl. Keep them coming. Hey, that's cool though. Zeke teething? No, he's a Velcro baby, girl. Like I said, he cries every time. Like, just, I don't win with him lately. Just keep the water fresh, and every time you change the water, snip the ends. Oh, girl, that's on her. Okay, well, the girl that we got him from, they told us what to do too. Oh my God, you guys, he's not gonna stop. He's already gonna start crying. Okay, let me do this as fast as I can. He's in his crib, by the way, because I don't trust him on the bed anymore. He's already fell, you guys. He fell off the bed, and oh my God, that shit was scary. And it's because he doesn't, he purposely goes to the edge, bro. That's why I'm trying to get him used to sleeping back in his crib, because he got used to sleeping in the bed. Not because of me, but daddy dear. Dad got him used to being in the bed, and it's like, because now I'm like super paranoid that he's gonna fall. Everybody at my prima's party was tripping out how tiny the baby is, and he's walking, and I'm like, yeah, he started wanting to learn how to walk at 10.5 months, and then at 11 months he basically took off on his own. By his birthday, it was like he was already officially long gone. Yeah, the butterflies are super cute. So, the girl that hubby got them from, she actually is local where I live. It's really hard to find. Like, you can't go to a flower shop over here and ask for a ramo buchon because they won't. They'll do a flower arrangement. They'll put as many roses as you want, but they won't do like an actual ramo buchon. You actually have to find either like more like a Spanish flower shop, and they most likely will have it, or you gotta find somebody that actually does it. Like, that's their hustle. Yeah, but she does these ones, and she also does eternity flowers, which are like the ribbon ones, like kind of like the bandana ones I do, but she does the ribbon ones. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ignore him for the next few seconds. Please don't come for me. He's okay. He has a clean diaper. He has a bottle. He's safe. He's in the crib. I'm not ignoring him just to be on live. I'm ignoring him because I need to finish my makeup so I could change and we can go. You want to judge me? Judge me. I don't care. But he's okay. If I get him out, I'm not gonna finish. I'm gonna be a lot of back and forth. You guys, I'm super tanned. It's not even funny. Like, do you guys see how tanned I am? I'm gonna get even more tan, bro. I know. He's super tired too, by the way. What were her tips on keeping them to live longer? Just ice water, icicles in it. Keep it out of the air. Definitely don't keep it under the air. If you have the AC, keep it away from the vents so they don't dry out. Fresh water, ice cubes. That's it. Yeah, he's fine. I just, people are real quick to be like, get off live and go attend your baby. Like, you guys, he's okay. I could understand if he was crying and he wanted a bottle and I'm ignoring him, then that's a different story. But I have the Elmo on too, and he could watch it too. I promise you, he's tired, and besides that, he just wants me to go baby him and hold him. Did you hear him? He's like, yo. He wants me to get him and baby him, and I feel bad. It's not that I don't want to, but I gotta hurry. I gotta go to the bank, you guys. It's already gonna be 2, and I gotta be home at a certain time too. And I wanted to go to Target as well. Thank you for the stars. Why doesn't it tell me who sends stars? Thank you, Rain, for for the stars you sent me. Thank you. But yes, I'm so happy with my ramo. I'm like, oh. I love them. They're so beautiful, and they just like, makes you feel like, I don't know, like como una reina. And you know what's so crazy, bro? That I see a lot of girls on TikTok, like they get ramos buchones, but in all reality, they get so many that after a while to them, it doesn't even matter no more. You know what I mean? Like to them, it's like, oh well. In all reality, we get them all the time and they just throw them on the bed and let them die. And it's like, dude, that is so sad. I don't care if my man got me a ramo every day. I would take care of them. And I really wanted to like take them apart and put them in different vases and put them like all over the house. But they're just so pretty together. I don't want to do it. So I wanted to take some pictures, some cute pictures. That was the whole plan today, but a little hard with the baby. I got some no powder, you guys, because they didn't have the one that I normally get. Because we don't have a Sephora over here, so I went back to my old powder. And I learned a little trick, you guys, on how to get your powder not to look cakey, especially when you're doing it under your eyes. Literally. So that way it doesn't like crease or crack. Oh my god, I have bags under my eyes and I don't know why. I fell asleep so early last night. I fell asleep really early last night that I woke up at 4 in the morning. Hubby was literally getting ready to go to work and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Why are you already awake?" And I'm like, "Well, I fell asleep super early." I mean, he went to sleep before me, but I fell asleep early. You guys know me, I go to sleep late. Recently, I don't do that anymore. I try to go to bed no later than 1. But last night, I went to bed before that. And hubby was like, "What the hell? Why are you awake?" And honestly, I don't know. I guess I was just tired. So I woke up at 4 and then I made sure the kids got up for school. And then the baby, for whatever reason, woke up at 6. That's why he's so tired. He woke up at 6 and wouldn't go back to sleep. So I stayed up with him. I ended up staying up with him. I didn't go back to sleep at all. At all. And then I like literally felt like I was gonna fall asleep and I couldn't stop laughing and the baby was like, I literally recorded it. It was so hilarious. Like, you know when you're super drained after a while? That's how I felt. And then I couldn't stop laughing at the baby. He's so mad at me. I feel bad. I'll just finish this and I'll grab him. See how I give in right away. And he won't give up either, so. You know how some babies will like literally cry themselves to sleep? He can't. And it's probably because he knows that we don't let him cry. We grab him right away. But I couldn't stop laughing this morning because I was tired. After a while, I think it was going to be 7:30. And oh my God, bro, I couldn't. No, actually, he went to sleep again at 7:30. So it must have been 6:45. I couldn't stop laughing, and I felt so drained, and I just kept looking at the baby because he was looking at me all like creeped out, like, girl, what are you laughing at, you weirdo? I know it's hard to do that. You know that I seen a video yesterday on YouTube, or the day before yesterday. We were going to bed, and I saw this video on YouTube where it says you know how a lot of people say to ignore them and that it's okay for them to cry. You know that it's actually not okay. It literally tells you that by you ignoring them and they can hear you, they feel like they're being abandoned. He came all the way to the corner of the crib. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get ready so we can go bye-bye. Don't you want to go bye-bye? Huh? Don't you want to go bye-bye? We need to get you a haircut. You see? Look at you have makeup on your hands. He's literally falling asleep. Look at him. Yeah, so apparently you ignoring your babies is not a good thing, it's a bad thing. And I'm like, well, why is it that everyone always says, just let them cry, they're okay? And then you get told not to let them cry, that you're basically doing the wrong thing by doing that. Which one is it then? Huh, Ziki? Where is my brush? Did you get it out? No. Oh my God, I cannot believe how bad my makeup. Oh shit. Great. My makeup is blush just broke the bottom part, which I don't use it, but isn't that awesome? Look at him, he's like, if he could cuss me out, he probably would cuss me out right now. Dicky, you mad at mama? What happened, huh? I'm sorry. Where's your pinky? Huh? Where's your pinky? Hold on, I gotta pick that up before it crumbles down here. Hold on. And then my rug, to top it off, is white. So now it's freaking pink. Not to wash it. Oh my God, and I want another baby, bro. I want one more. Can you believe that? No wonder why my man's like, are you sure? He's like, I'll give you another baby. He said, but if I give you another baby, that one is going to be all your responsibility. That's what he said. Funny story, no. He said the same thing about this baby. And now this baby is so used to going to sleep with his daddy at night. Ziki, you realize how you're heavy, right? I got super tanned when we went fishing for Mother's Day. I wore a shit ton of sunscreen, but I still got super, I still got super, where's your binky? Where is it, huh? Look, you have a bottle. You're okay in here. You're okay in here. I'm not open this so that way you can see that. When you can see, okay? It's okay. You're okay. I think he thinks I'm gonna leave him or something. So I got super sunburned on Mother's Day, and then for my son's football game, I didn't wear no sunscreen, and OMG, I got so sunburned, even more. So I could just imagine how I'm gonna look after this weekend, no lie. For wanting another baby, because oh, thank you, Rubina. Yes, I want another baby, but I'm scared, girl, because it's hard with Ziki. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. And I feel like, you know, I do get help from the kids with him. And before, you know, anybody, you know, I had somebody literally trying to judge, saying that my older kids, it's not their responsibility to help me with the baby, right? And it's like, where's the rule book? I would love to see the rule book. And where does it say that in the rule book that your older kids can't help with the baby? I would love to know that, because realistically, I'm very mind blown that anybody would say that, because it's not like I'm having my littles. Like, I could understand, like, Jaden doesn't help with the baby. I don't force my 8-year-old or expect my 8-year-old to help with the baby. But my 13-year-old and my 16-year-old and my 19-year-old, my stepson, I would expect them to help. You know what I mean? And that's wrong. How is that wrong? I mean, what the hell? How could that even be wrong? In all reality, I mean, they're old enough to help. So why wouldn't they? If I need them to watch him for a little bit so I could finish cooking or cleaning or whatever I'm doing, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, if my kids were under the age of 10 years old, all of them, and I'm over here telling them to watch the babies. And yeah, definitely that's understandable to be like, nah, girl, you shouldn't be watching your kid. And it's not like dude, I don't even, let me tell you something. I don't even let my daughter, which is an amazing, she's going to be an amazing mother, you guys. She like has always been very motherly with the boys. I mean, they nicknamed her Mom. Literally, Mom. It's okay. You're okay. Where's your binky, huh? Hold on, let me find it. Oh, I found it. It's okay, my babies. They're okay. See how he finishes his bottle and instantly like that wants his binky. If anybody can help me figure out a way that is not painful, doesn't involve a lot of crying, to remove that damn binky, let me know. And before anybody says anything, you know, because nowadays everybody judges. That's why I keep saying not to judge. I didn't give the baby the binky. The nurses at the hospital did. We had to stay there a few extra days because the baby was really yellow, so they had to put him under the blue lights. And when he was in there, he had to stay in there for 24 hours straight. I could only take him out to breastfeed him and to change his diaper. Other than that, he had to remain in there so we could come home, and that was so hard, man. You guys, it was so hard to deal with that when he was in the hospital, to the point that, you know how they put him like in a little glass bassinet? I literally had him on the side like this on the bed, and I had my arm in, like literally inside the bassinet with my hand like this on his chest the entire time, that I had a bruising all over my arm from the bassinet from me leaning like that, because I felt so horrible that he was just in there like a newborn baby. I don't know. That was just painful for me. But the nurse, when he would cry, the nurse would walked in there one time and she just gave him the fucking binky. She put like some sweet thing on it that said that the babies get basically attached to the binkies because of that little, it's like a sweet syrup or something. Didn't even ask my permission if I wanted to give my son binky or not. You know, I didn't want to give him a binky, because I've seen how hard it is for others, like other mamas, to take the binky from their kids. The reason why I didn't want to give him a binky, none of my kids had ever gotten a binky. None of my other kids. And she went and did it, and ever since, you guys, he's so attached. And I literally, I'm not even gonna lie, I have 2, 4, 6. I think, I know 6 for sure, but maybe 8 binkies, because they vanish. I don't know where they go, what happened to them, I don't know. And it's that serious. The baby legit will freak out if he doesn't have his binky. Cut the tip off. I've heard, really? That works? Like, it's just comfort in all reality. And he already has his teeth, and that's really bad, you guys. Like, I mean, I know he's only, he just turned a year old. He's still a baby, but I don't want his teeth to get messed up. I already started, like, like, getting him used to a sippy cup as well. Because if you guys didn't know, when your babies, even if they're already toddlers, and as long as, I mean, they could be babies and already have all their teeth, but if they continue to use the rubber nipples, it starts to eat their teeth. If you didn't know that. If you don't believe me, then call me a motherfucking liar, but I know this from experience because it happened to my daughter. Sadly, the first 4 years of my daughter's life, I had full custody of my daughter. And eventually, I had to share my daughter with a piece of shit person that was very selfish and did anything in his power to make my life miserable, even if that meant it hurt my daughter. He didn't care as long as it pissed me off, or if I said not to do something, he would purposely do it on purpose, you know? And by him doing that, he literally ruined my daughter's teeth when she was a baby. Because I would tell them, you know, like, she can't have a bottle anymore. You need to give her a sippy cup. And anytime I would let her go over there for the weekend, because I had to, I would send her over there with sippy cups, and I would literally tell them, like, she can't have bottles anymore. Don't give her bottles. I'm getting her off the bottle. Don't give her bottles. Well, whenever I would pick her up, she would come home with bottles. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, and it was one of the, I don't know if any of you guys have ever dealt with a custody battle like that, where the other person is a piece of shit human being that truly doesn't care about their child. It's more of just sticking around to piss you off and make your life hell. That's what it was with him. So he would purposely do stuff like that. And every time that I would pick her up, she had a binky. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You know, like, why do you keep giving her the binky? Like, you're going to ruin her teeth. And they wouldn't listen to me. And finally, I saw that I noticed that it started rotting her teeth. Like, it was eating her teeth up. The 4 front teeth started to do that. But I couldn't do nothing about it, because anytime she went over there, the motherfucker did that. He literally would give her the bottle on purpose, obviously, to piss me off, because it was like, to him, it was like, you just want me to follow your rules, and it's not your rules. Like, what? Literally, that's what he would say. Anyways, eventually, Titi's teeth were so bad of it, like, already eating her teeth up. I had no choice but to take her to the dentist and have them pull all 4 teeth out. I felt so bad for my baby girl. I felt so bad, and the only option I had, he finally fell asleep. The only option I had after that was for them to, sorry, I gotta put you guys on the charger. The only option I had after that was basically for them to give her, like, you know, like the little fake teeth. Well, obviously I didn't want that for the baby. Like, I didn't want my daughter to have the little, what is it called? Like a flipper? I don't even know. No, it eats their teeth up. Like, the teeth will start to shrink and raw up really, really bad. Just like a cavity. If you have a cavity on the side of your tooth, or wherever you have a cavity, if you don't take care of it, if you don't go to the dentist, it starts to get bad, and it starts to eat your tooth up, and it starts to make your teeth shrink, because it's eating your tooth up because of the cavity. That's how it is with the binkies and the bottles. So anyways, I had to get them removed, and I felt so bad for Titi, because obviously I chose not to get her fake teeth. I just, you know, she was still little, so her baby teeth were gonna fall off eventually, except hers. We had to pull out all 4 of them out. And it sucks, you guys, because, like, I had no say so. Like, even though I told the piece of shit not to do it, he still did it. Just to despise me, like. And it was so crazy, because it's like, you're hurting your daughter, bro, and you don't care. Like, you know what I mean? So then finally, when they removed all her teeth, eventually they started growing back, and now she's perfectly fine. She has perfect straight teeth now. It didn't damage her grown-up teeth at all. She did use braces, but it had nothing to do with the bottle. The only thing was that. Hold on, you guys. I'm doing my eyeliner. So that's why now I'm like, how am I going to take the binky from him? Because it's like a whole comfort thing. I've heard of bottles mouth or something where they fall asleep sucking that nipple and it does. Yes. So it's caused to the nipple for sure. The milk doesn't really have anything to do with it because actually the milk is good for the teeth. But the nipple is the rubber. That's why you have to stop giving them a bottle and you give them a sippy cup. And majority of the sippy cups have like a hard, like the part where they drink out of is more hard, kind of like plastic. It's not rubbery. They do have some that are rubbery. But if you guys didn't know, I mean, I don't know if you do know or you don't know, but the cups have numbers on them. So it basically shows you on there. The ones that still have the nipple is when you're getting them used to drink out of a sippy cup and they're still in the bottle stage, but it's just to get them used to holding a sippy cup. And then the nipple feels kind of the same like a bottle. And then once they get used to that cup, then you go to number 2, which it transfers to the plastic nipple. But I promise you on everything I love, I'm not talking out of my ass. If you have babies drinking out a bottle and they're 3 years old, 4 years old, you need to stop because it's going to mess up their teeth. And you might not care or whatever, but let me tell you, Titi used to get super upset. In the old neighborhood that we used to live in, the ice cream man was like, he used to sell like elotes, like it was like a Spanish ice cream little cart thingy, like not a paletero, but it was an ice cream truck, but it was like he sold a bunch of like Spanish like sweets and treats, like elotes and elotes in a cup or elotes on a stick and stuff like that. And she could never eat corn on the cob because how was she gonna bite it? Besides that, Nathaniel and her used to freaking tease each other like fuck because Nate used to have a lisp. Like he literally couldn't pronounce a lot of things. And Serenity would tease him because of that. And then he would tell her like, oh, okay, at least I could eat corn. So they would do a lot of teasing back and forth because of that. But real talk, don't. It's sad. Yeah, doctors and dentists don't listen. Certain medicines will do that to your teeth. I had to have all my top ones taken out. Really? You know which other mess up your teeth really, really bad? Suboxones. If you're a recovering addict and they give you those, they will mess up your teeth bad. I lived with my mom because I was young. Mother didn't know I was taking time. Oh my God, Ashley. Yeah, that's hard, especially like when you deal with somebody that doesn't listen. Like you're telling them not because you want to fight with them, but with this man, it was like, honestly, let me tell you something. If I could go back into time, I would have never, ever, ever took that man for child support. I was better off doing it on my own. I basically did it on my own. Whether he sent me money or not didn't really fucking benefit me in any way besides a headache, a stomach ache, stress, and all of that good stuff. That's not good. Because due to me opening that door, so keep this in mind, okay? Those of you youngins out there, keep this in mind. If you are over here like being obsessed with the man, and I'm just saying because it happens, you know, and you're like, oh, I'll just have a baby with him, blah, blah, blah. And then keep in mind, if he leaves you and then you want to go and get him for child support, girl, I literally, every time that we went to court, because I had a restraining order, like I said, the first 4 years. And then eventually I applied for child support. And after I dealt with the shit that I dealt with the first year, going to our first hearing, I literally used to tell my attorney to tell them, you know, like, I will literally drop child support if he will just sign over his rights and not be involved in my daughter's life at all. He don't have to give me nothing. Like, I don't want nothing from this man, because it was so bad, you guys, like, so bad. And him, on purpose to make my life hell, would always say no. That he was not going to give up for his daughter. That's his baby girl, and he will always be there for her. Dude, he hasn't been around my daughter since she was 11. She's going to be 16. And we have a court order. He just don't come around because he just don't give a fuck. So all these other years was just all fake to make my life hell. Which is like, you don't go through it. I promise you, don't do it. If you can avoid it, don't do it. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to read comments because they're not popping up over here, but they come up on here. Methadone has mine, really? Yeah, I never ever did methadone. And before anybody cries that I'm copying them, talking about methadone and Suboxone and all that, for the girls that spy and go report, or basically for the mean one that likes to see my shit. Nobody's copying you. It's just a subject that came up. Don't worry, addiction is all yours, girl. You could have it. But yes, I heard all of those mess up your teeth. I've never did methadone, so I don't really know. I took Suboxone and Subutex. I only took Subutex when I was pregnant. That's the only time my doctor switched me over, was when I was pregnant. And then I got switched over back to Suboxone, and then, yeah. But methadone, I've never done that. And honestly, yes, I heard it's really bad. I heard it's harder to get off methadone than the subs. Oh my god, I made it too thick on this side. I guess the best example I could give you on how child support sometimes isn't even literally worth opening that door, especially if you don't have a decent relationship with this person. Like, if you are in a really bad custody battle, then don't even open that door, bro. Honestly, you're better off not even getting child support, I promise you. And take this from me, this individual has 4 baby mamas that I'm aware of. I don't know, he might have more now. And obviously I was the first one, and I can tell you that the other 3 girls seen all the bullshit he put me through, that eventually when they ended up having a baby with him, none of them got him for child support. They all decided they didn't want to go through the bullshit I went through, so they just all didn't get him for child support. And if you're like, well, how would you know that? Maybe they didn't need the money or whatever. I know that because I've actually, when I was going through the bullshit, I used to, some of the baby mamas actually reached out to me and they would like apologize to me because he would always try to make it seem like he wasn't the one starting drama, that it was the girlfriends, and that I was mad about the girlfriends and that the girlfriends were mad at him because of me. And that was never the case. I never had any beef with any of the girls, you guys. Honestly, I didn't give a shit about this man. I didn't care who he was, as long as I've always been the type that, you know, if your partner is good to my kid, I'll respect you all the way. The only time we're going to have problems is if my daughter or my son or, you know, my older two, they're the only ones that aren't Michael's. Biologically, because technically Michael is their father. But biologically, I wouldn't care. Like, unless you are being mean to my kids, and then we'll have a problem. But other than that, I've always been very respectful. I'm not a bitter baby mama. So yeah, they all learned from me, so they all just chose not to open that door and not get child support, so they didn't have to go through my bullshit. Hi, Cal. What happened? Who's Mia? I don't know what happened. Someone said, don't worry, Mia. But I don't know what Mia said. Sorry, I made this one a little bit too thick. So I'm just cleaning it up. Bro, there's literally 2 good movies that I want to go watch so bad. And we can't. And I honestly think I'm really thinking about taking our big movie theater with us. But I don't know if we should. And the projector. Hi, Jessica. Hi, you guys. And my oldest son, you guys, my 19-year-old, the sperm donor in that situation just wasn't involved at all. And I wish I would have went. It would have been the same with my daughter and not had to deal with none of that at all. Than what I actually got stuck dealing with. That shit sucked, man. But let me just say this, because I know I do have a lot of silent watchers that like me and dislike me, but the ones that do are here because you do like me, but you're just a silent watcher. If you're going through a battle, like a custody battle right now, and you feel like, man, dude, is this shit ever gonna end? Or you feel like your kid is picking the other parent over you and that shit hurts, and you're like, how could you pick your father or the sperm donor over me when he's a piece of shit and I do everything for you, he doesn't? If you're in that situation, or it could be the other way around, if you're a man and you're going through that, let me tell you something, okay? It might feel like it's the end of the world, and you might feel like you want to stop fighting for your kid because your kid is always like, in their eyes, the other person never does anything wrong. Eventually, once they get a little bit older, they see it with their own eyes, and they will basically tell you themselves that they're sorry for always picking that other person, or always saying that they weren't doing anything when they were. Just give them time, and eventually they'll see it, I promise you, because that used to be my situation. My daughter would always pick him over me. Sadly, my daughter was a daddy's girl to the fullest. But she would always pick him, and I was like, at one point felt like, why am I even fighting for my daughter, and why am I putting myself through this if she doesn't see how much of a piece of shit he is? Eventually they see it, I promise you, because she saw it at 11 years old and chose not to go over there ever again after that. And it's so sad, you guys. I feel so bad for my daughter because in all reality, she misses her grandpa so bad and her auntie and her cousins. She could give a fuck about, the sperm donor and the grandma because of what happened or whatever. But I feel so bad because due to their actions, she doesn't go around. And I've always been the type to respect my daughter's decision and my son's. Regardless of how I feel about them, if they want to go, I will always allow them to go, I don't want my kids later on to be like, oh, well, the reason why I don't have a relationship with them is because you didn't let me go. Never. I want them to be like, Mom, thank you for always giving me the option to go over there, regardless of there being a lot of drama with them. You still dealt with the drama and still let me go because those were my wishes. My daughter could never say that I kept her from him or them. But in my daughter's eyes, you guys, her dad is hubby. Michael is her dad. My daughter calls Michael dad, and that's her dad. Michael has been in Serenity's life since she was 7 months old. So to her, that's her dad. And, I never forced it on my daughter either to call him dad. I hate when girls do that shit, and men, bro, because that's how he used to be. My daughter would always tell me that. And I believe it because from experience, when I first met him, he would try to make my son call him dad too. Like, dude, what the hell? No. But don't do that. If that's how you are, that's weird. Especially like if you're not in a serious relationship with this guy and you barely met him. I don't even think a year of being with someone would make anybody feel comfortable enough to start calling them dad, unless it's being pushed onto the kids. Don't do that to the kids, because what happens if you don't even stay with them, Are you gonna tell them to call the next one daddy too? No. Now, if you do that and then later on you notice that every time you get a new man, your kids automatically start calling him dad, then that's a problem, bro. That's something you started. And I know everybody's different, and some of you might disagree with me, and that's okay. I respect your opinion if you disagree with me and you think it's okay for kids to start calling the new partner dad right away. I respect your opinion. If you think that's okay, I respect it. But I hope you guys respect mine too, and I don't think that's right. I honestly think it should be more like, I could understand if your kids, let's say you've had a friendship with this man for a really long time and your kids have known him for that amount of time, and then you start dating, then maybe, yeah, that's more understandable. But if you just met this guy and you're barely gonna be with them for not even a year, bro, like a year is too soon to be calling somebody dad. It's like you're forcing playing house at that point. Don't you think? Like, at that point, you're just forcing it and you want to play house. Especially if you do that with every person you meet. believe it or not, I know a few girls personally, not on social media, that do that shit. And it's very weird, don't you think? Like, that ain't your daddy. Even me and Michael, this whole time, these 15 years of us being together, never once have I ever forced it on my kids. They started calling him dad on their own. Never forced it onto them. Okay, does it match? This wing looks a little bit longer, huh? Than this one. Yeah. I feel like people get mad at me because I say how it is. And some people don't like it. You know what I think is like really hilarious? When I'm just talking in general and somebody that's watching me, it's basically like it's their story. And then they think like I'm attacking them and coming for them. But like I don't even know you and I don't know your story. I'm just talking in general. And then they hate me and they come for me and they start talking crap to me. And it's like, my bad. I don't even know you. Like, I didn't say it on purpose. I'm just, you know. And they come for me all mad because, you know, the shoe fits and they're all mad at me about it. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm trying to see why this one looks so much longer. I'm kind of cheating a little bit, you guys. I'm putting water. I could never. I'm with you, girl. Yes, for real. You're not grown playing that shit. You shouldn't have babies. Poor babies. Oh my God, dude. I'm running out of eyeliner. So it's like making a little bit harder for me to make this like thicker because I'm running out. And I'm not talking crap, you guys. I just feel like I've gone through a lot of stuff and I've seen a lot of shit, and I feel like a lot of people get upset because I'm very open about like talking about shit. Like, I don't care. I feel like all my battle wounds literally have made me the person I am, so I am not embarrassed to share my stories. I really ain't, never have been. So maybe, oh. That's the issue. Okay, one more try because I'm starting to get annoyed. Pinky Beauty, I don't know. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? This one works really good, to be honest, but since I'm already down to the end. It's making it hard because I'm running low. And I have a brand new bottle, but I'm trying to like use what I have. But is it good? And is it matte black? I don't like when it's like shiny. Oh my God. Dead ass gonna try to, I'm literally thinking of just removing this wing right here and doing it. And the problem is that after you use it for a little bit, it literally starts to, since it's like, it dries really hard, after a while, it starts to like crack. You see that? It starts to crack. And obviously, I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't want that to happen, but I'm gonna just take it off and fix it because the more I add to it, I'm sorry guys, if I don't do this like how I like it, it's gonna bother me and then I'm not gonna be happy. And the thing is, whenever, like, I could just leave it like that. But if you didn't know, let me tell you. When your wing isn't aligned with the other and it's really, really obvious, whenever you put on your falsies, like your fake lashes, it will be super, super noticeable because one of your eyes will look more like lower or higher and it makes you look like a little wonky. Does that make sense? It kind of makes it look a little off, like, girl, you got a little lazy eye going on there. I promise you that's what's gonna happen, and I don't want that to happen. So easiest thing is just remove the tip, add foundation back, add a little concealer back, make it look like it did before. Oh my God, I was looking for this. The baby's diaper thingy that we use to put the, what is it, the butt cream on his little booty. And whatever you do, you gotta make it look exactly how it looked before. So whatever you added there and it got removed, re-add it so it doesn't look obvious. And then fix it. Fix it, fix it. It's a pen and it's matte. Ooh, can you send me? Wait, let me find it so I could take a screenshot. Hold on. Let's see. How about restocking? I definitely need to see your site because I need some makeup you have. All face product or certain ones. Amanda, I have basically it's mainly lip liners, lip glosses, matte lipsticks. I have 2 lash collections. I have an eyeshadow palette. An eyeshadow palette. An eyeshadow palette, water activating liners that I just came out with. Small detailed brushes that you could do eyeliners with. You could use if you draw on your face for whatever reason, like for the holidays or Halloween. They're super tiny, like detailed brushes. I don't think I have any in my purse. But I can show you. And lip liners. But I am sold out on a lot of lip liners. On lip liners, matte lipsticks, lip glosses, and a lot of lashes as well. I haven't restocked because I haven't really been too active. I mean, promoting my own. I'm the only one that promotes my own stuff unless you guys like share or whatever. Other than that, it's just me. But I do get orders here and there, so I appreciate that, you know. And normally it's like me promoting my own stuff. So like the lashes I'm about to put on, they're my lashes. I only wear my lashes. Okay. I think I'm gonna just leave it at this point. Because at this point, I started messing on this side now. Like, I'm literally over here now. It's because I wanted to, like, you know, be freaking perfect. And the issue is, you guys, I never used to have a problem doing my eyeliner. Like, at all. The issue is that when I was pregnant, I kind of stopped getting ready. I would get ready once in a great while. So a whole year of not doing your eyeliner, you kind of have to get back into it. And now I want it to be like perfect, like how I used to get it with one little swipe. I got it perfect. And I can't do it. It sucks. Because I should have left this eye alone. It was perfect and I just fucked it up. Like it was perfect to the T. And I'm over here messing with it. Oh, hi, Debs. I don't have any. I was actually going to add some. I actually have a few girls on mind that I was going to add to my PR. And I had already kind of talked to them about it. And they were really excited about it as well. They're actually going to join. And then I got pregnant and everything froze. Everything froze because I got pregnant and I was super sick. I had gotten so sick with my pregnancy, I couldn't even get out of bed. Okay, fuck it, I'm done, I'm leaving it. I feel like the lashes will... And it's really not bad, but it like, I don't know. It bothers me. Do you do makeup? Would any of you ladies want to be on my PR? Like, do you guys go live? Would you be interested to be on my PR? If you are interested and you have your own page and you already do that, like you go live and you promote and you would be interested in being part of my homegirl movement, let me know, girl. And I'd be more than happy to add you. So these lashes are my lashes. I like these ones because they're not overly... I switch them here and there depending on the vibe, obviously. And these ones I just actually got them because they're not super dramatic. I don't have like extremely dramatic lashes, to be honest. I really don't. I gotta pay my makeup bag, you guys. I think it's time for me to get a new makeup bag. But a big one like that. I need to find another one that's big like that. All my highlighter busted in there. Bad. So I need to get another. My hand towel, I just got it all full of makeup too. I don't know, you had a sign. I need to check it out. I could actually put it on here, guys. Well, you want to look at it while we're on live, you can. I'll add it on there in case you guys want to see it. You don't have to leave the live. It should just pop up on your screen, and then it splits the screen in two. If it lets me do it, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. So I put it on the screen. It should pop up. If you didn't see it pop up, then you might have to leave the live and then come right back and it'll pop up when you come in. And you can use code SLAYY, SLAYY, to save some money. And if that doesn't work, because honest to God, I always forget which one it is. Or it's FB Live. or just the word live. I have to look it up. You get money off. It's a discount for you guys. $2.45. I was starting to think that I might have missed my daughter walking in because It worked. I didn't know you had a shop. Yes, girl. It's my own little makeup shop. So these are my lashes, my little homegirl movement tweezers. It's basically, so my whole website is more like 90s themed. If you guys know me or you don't know me, I am obsessed with anything to do with the 90s, especially like the whole lowrider vibe. I'm all for that. I love it so much. My man has a lowrider. We are currently painting my car. We're building me a car, and it's actually getting painted right now. So it's gonna be like that kind of vibe. But as of right now, like even so much my merch, when I come out with merch, like for Crystal Slayy'z merch for that, it's on that website as well. If there's anything, the only thing that is new on there is my water activating liners. But the lashes I'm wearing right now, these ones are in style Giggles. And they are more on the natural side. They are mid-length, so you could wear these with your reading glasses or your sunglasses. But I like these ones right now a lot because I could use these ones like on the daily. And they're like short to long, so they look more natural. They're not extremely long. They're mid-length. So there's two collections. There's the Lowrider Girl collection and then the Homegirl collection. The Lowrider Girl, those ones are all mid-length and some short ones. So they're mid-length, and then there's some that are shorter than the mid-length. In the description, I'll tell you which ones are shorter and which ones are mid. And then in the Lowrider Girl collection, that one has a little bit more dramatic, but they're only a little bit longer than the mid ones, which you could still wear with your glasses and reading glasses. I don't have anything extreme, like, you know how some of the girls used to like wearing the super, super long ones. Sorry, I don't have any of those. But these ones that I'm wearing are Giggles. They're more like on the natural side. And then the little tweezers to pinch them together. And I have a little project that I was working on. I already have the logo for it. I just kind of put it on pause. But I had been working on something else as well. But yeah. I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. I love when you go to those shows and all the lowriders and all cars are sweet. Yes, the super show is coming up now next month, and that's why hubby has been like very busy. He goes to work and then he comes home and he goes straight to working on his car. Because he's getting his car ready. His car's going to be in the show. So the car is basically ready. He's just doing a lot of detailing to it. Like shampooing the carpets on the inside of the car. Cleaning all the wood really good. The wood grain. Working on all his chrome. He did add more to the car as well. So they still have to come and basically they have to sand it down and buff it out so it could be super, super shiny because he got work done to it. He added, did you guys remember it used to be like a solid pink? Like not pink, but not solid pink, but it was like I can show you guys. It wasn't solid pink, it was more of like the color of a penny. And it was all like no designs or anything. See how it doesn't have no color? I mean, no designs or anything. So he added some stuff to it. It looks so beautiful. And I just love how classy and clean it looks. Like, it's so beautiful. I freaking love that car. He's like literally gotten so many offers to trade people or to sell it, and he's had a few little offers, and he'll be like, Chris, this guy wants to trade for this car and he'll give us this and some cash, and I'm like, no. I think the main reason why I don't want him to get rid of his car or trade it for another car, besides the fact that my car is basically the same as his, but mine is in a convertible. So we basically are doing a his and hers. And like I said, mine's in the shop right now. Hopefully by my birthday, you guys, finger crossed that by my birthday, I could show it to you guys and I could ride it. Hopefully. You know, because basically for Mother's Day, my anniversary, and I considered it birthday too, I got my dream car. I know I haven't showed it to you guys yet. But getting my car, my lowrider car done is, oh, I love it. I'm so excited, you guys. Because my car's kind of been sitting there on the sidelines for a while, so he could get his car done. But now it's my turn. I'm so excited. Like, I don't expect my car to be in the car show or anything like that at all. As of right now, I just want my car to basically get painted and to have, you know, nice rims and all of that. I'm not really in too much of a hurry for anything else. At the end of the day, I do work for my stuff. I don't make easy money. I work a 9 to 5 like anybody else. I work from home, so obviously you guys don't see me doing what I do. So I do work for my shit. I don't make easy money, so it takes a little bit longer for me to get stuff done because obviously I have to save money to be, it's expensive. Let me just say, girl, you could never compete with the baller. Never. But that's what makes it more special, is that you work so hard and you save money, and you know, and it's not really that, it's more like I prioritize my family and my kids first, and anything else afterwards that I have left over, you know, Then I put a little bit into my car, but hubby is doing a lot for me too as a gift as well. So shout out to him. I love him so much for that. But right now, like I said, we are concentrating on his, but my car is in the shop, you guys. I literally need to go to the paint store to pick my color. I already know what color I want. I just want to go and see if I want to add flake to it or not. Like if I wanted to have glitter in it or not. I kind of don't. I don't know what color. Like I have two colors that I want. And obviously, I'm pretty sure one of them, you guys know what color it is. But then I also want something that's totally the opposite that nobody would even imagine that I would want that color. But I'm excited to share with you guys. I did take some pictures, like progress pictures of what it looked like before and stuff. But to be honest with you guys, I don't really like to share too much on here no more. Because anytime I try to share on here, people are real quick to say that I'm bragging or you're bragging. But it's like, there's a difference between bragging and sharing with your supporters something that you worked for so hard. You saved money. It took a long time to get done. It took a long time to accomplish. That's a huge that is not bragging. That's sharing what you accomplished and worked really hard on. When you're bragging is when you're on live and you're showing multiple freaking luxury items that you don't even need and you just got. Like I could be here showing you guys a bunch of freaking Chanel, Gucci, Louis Vuitton purses and all this stuff that I don't really need. That's bragging. That's bragging. But when you work really, like for example, my dream car, the day I show it to you guys, I don't know, people might say I'm bragging, but in all reality, it's my dream car. I literally got my dream car and I'm not bragging. Like it's more of like a huge accomplishment that I was even able to get it. It only took 40 years, bitch. So in all reality, that's not bragging. Now, if I had 2, 3 of them and I'm outside all showing all my cars, then yeah, now you're bragging, you know? If I was showing you guys all my cars, that's showing off and bragging. You're bragging. There's a huge difference. Does that make sense? I totally get it. Someone just the other day. Must be nice to have everything you want. Girl, like, do you think this came overnight? No, we worked hard for everything we got and everything we are doing to our home. It's just mind-blowing. People think it's just handed to you. Get out there and do it. You can have it too. Yes, and that's the problem. A lot of people get in their feelings about it, and you're right. You could have it too. You just choose not to. If I can do it, if that person can do it, and he can do it, you can do it. You just choose not to do it. That's the truth, because in all reality, you have to push yourself to get what you want. It's not gonna happen overnight either. I mean, you know what's the craziest thing? When I lived in my old house, I got teased a lot. I lived in a mobile home, which, by the way, I don't give a flying fuck that people used to tease me because I lived in a mobile home. I got teased and got told that supposedly I lived in a shack, right? The funny thing, to you, it might be a shack, but at the end of the day, I wasn't renting. I actually was going to own that mobile home. And believe it or not, that was my second home. Like, my first home I ever purchased, I was 18 years old. No, 19. I think I was going to be 20, and I got it when I was 19. So in all reality, it's like people only want to sit there and make fun of you when you don't have the most nicest items, but you're proud of them. But people make fun of you. That's when people is like, they clown on you on all this stuff. And then, okay, well, you're making fun of me because I live in a shack, supposedly, because I don't live in a nice house, right? But then you do better for yourself, and then you get a nice house. I went from a shack to a 5-bedroom home. And now I'm bragging. What the hell? So You want me to stay stuck and not have nice things? I mean, that's the goal, to work up for it. I came from a very poor environment where I lived in Mexico, you guys, majority of my life. Like, I lived a very, very lonely childhood because my mom worked so hard for us to have what we had because we didn't have money. So due to her sacrificing being at work so much so we could have what we had, I didn't get to have my mom. And till this day, I owe my mom everything, because the reason I get to work from home and be with my kids and be at home right now doing this with you guys is thanks to my mom's hard work, because she's the one that gives me my job. Like, I work for my mom, and, you know, if it wasn't for her busting her butt to have her business, I wouldn't have a job. I would be at work. I wouldn't be here with you guys. And yes, I did make easy money for a while. I didn't do it for a very long time, but I did do it for a bit. But honest to God, you guys, I've always had a job. Literally, I've always had a job. I've always worked, no matter what. But now, for the past, since a few years before my man came home, is when my whole life turned around for the better. We struggled. We were in the hole. Literally, when everybody was sitting there teasing me and making fun of me because we lived in a shack. Yeah, we were struggling really, really bad. My gift limit for Christmas for my kids was $25 max for each kid, because I was that broke. Literally. And I was the only one that was working when my man got out of prison. I was the one paying all the bills. He couldn't get a job. So when Christmas came around, I could only afford $25 limit gifts for all my kids, because I was literally paying my shack mortgage, which was $1,500 a month. Actually, I think it was $1,200 a month. For my little shack that I was gonna own at one point. But at least I had a home, and I, was gonna own it one day. The plan was to buy land and all that, but everyone, and I'm not saying everyone, but the people that watch you, that watched me and don't like me, because they're always the loyal ones. You know what's crazy is, like, in all reality, you guys, let me tell you, like, this is crazy, but it's true. The number one people that support you, even though they claim they don't, they really do support you, okay? The main people that don't like you are always going to be the main ones that support you on social media, okay? Why? Because they despise you so much that they have to see what you're doing, okay? So I could almost guarantee they're always going to be checking your page on the daily. They're probably sitting right now watching my live, guaranteed. They won't say nothing, but they'll sit there and watch. But in all reality, you guys, that is support. You are a supporter. Believe it or not, you are a supporter, because your view counts and you're more loyal than actual supporters. Like, you hate somebody so much that you check on them on the daily, bro. On the daily. Like, I literally know this because I know people that don't like me on a personal level that have confirmed it to me. They dedicate to making fake accounts to watch you. I mean, that's just what it is. But the sad thing about it, you guys, is like, you dislike me. Why? In all reality. Sometimes I wonder, like, the whole disliking me for so many years, why? What is your actual reason? Is it more of a jealousy thing? Because there's no way you can come up with, like, new things once a month or every 2 weeks on why you don't like me. There's just no way. I don't think that's even possible, like, I feel like sometimes, my auntie was telling me that She's like, in all reality, it's not that. They hate what you have because they don't have it. And that's why they dislike you. Because if you've never did something on a personal level to somebody and they just decided right there and then they don't like you, that's why. Because how could you, truthfully, you guys, how could you dislike somebody by watching them on live when you don't even know them on a personal level? And I've never done it. Like just say you don't like me right now and you're watching me. Sit and think about this. What have I actually done to you to not like me? Did I take your man? Did I go and rob your house? Did I key your car? Did I go and write a post randomly out of the blue about you? Did I expose secrets about you? I mean, what did I actually do? Nothing. Okay. So why don't you like me? You don't really have a reason? Okay. Then clearly you're upset about something that's going on in my life that you don't have. It could be that I have all my beautiful kids and maybe you can't have kids. Or it might be that I have a loyal man and you don't have a loyal man. Shit, it might be that you want my man and you can't have my man and you still think somehow one day he'll be yours. 15 years later, still might think that. It could be that you're upset that you think that I'm getting blessed because we have what we have and you're not. But keep in mind, you guys, my life wasn't like this forever. Literally, I was in the hole. In the hole. We've been living here 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So this year in August will be 7 years of us living in this house, okay? So keep in mind, since 2011, I met the love of my life, and that was in May. June, July, August, 3 months later, Michael got in trouble. He went to jail for a little bit, came home a month later. He was put on house arrest, waiting for a pre-trial to go see if he was going to prison or not. A year later, I got blessed with a baby. I had my baby, right, in November. 3 weeks later, 2 or 3 weeks later, like 2.5, almost 3 weeks later, he had to turn himself in, okay? He left me, not by choice, but he went to prison I got left home alone with 3 kids, newborn baby, not even a month old. For 5 years. For 5 years, I felt like I was in a hole. I was at my lowest. I went to the darkest of the darkest stages of my life. Like, I went through hell, and then that wasn't enough. Besides me going through that and struggling and going through what I was going, Michael got sick. I didn't know if Michael was going to come out of prison alive or in a casket because he got cancer. I mean, doesn't get worse than that. I mean, fuck, dude. Going to prison wasn't enough. It was like, fuck it, let's put the cherry on top and give Michael cancer. So now I'm going through that. Then he comes home, it seems like things are going to get better because, he got cancer, chemo worked, it shrinked his tumor, right? So now you start to think, okay, we're coming up a little bit from that hole. And then boom, he gets out of prison and fuck, dude, we're really going through it. You get what I'm saying? Like, really going through it. Now, Michael can't get a job. He's a convicted felon. I was able to get a house for him to parole out to. We had never fought as much as we did over money. Then, I mean, we've never had that issue. I mean, Michael used to make easy money. Obviously, that's why he went to jail, because he used to make easy money and he made a lot of money. And that's why he got in trouble and went to prison. And now he came out and now he has to try to find a 9-to-5, and I'm taking care of everyone. We're broker than broke, stressing about money, fighting. Then I got pregnant, bro. And I honestly think that Jaden was such a blessing to our relationship because in the 15 years that we've been together, I've only broke up with him one time and told him to leave the house. And that's when he first got out of prison. And little did I know that it was really my hormones and I was pregnant. But we were really going through it, you guys. And honestly, I truly think it was a blessing that I got pregnant. And due to me getting pregnant, I think that's what saved our relationship. And then after that, little by little, things started to look up. You know, Michael got a job. He didn't have the nicest job. He worked at Lowe's hardware store. And then he's like, fuck, we're still not cutting it. We need to make more money. So then he got 2 jobs, started working at O'Reilly's and Lowe's. So he was always at work. I was always at work. I used to be a supervisor at Kmart. I was at work 24/7, you guys. I wasn't home for the holidays. My kids were at my mom's or babysitters 24/7 because we were trying to get out of this fucking hole. And then eventually, little by little, we started to little by little climb up this fucking hole. And then boom, we tried to buy a house and we got blessed. Girl, I think that in all reality, I was so used to bad outcomes that us being blessed to be able to buy a house, and we were 100% approved, and now we just had to buy a house. I mean, we got told, boom, you know, here's 300 and some $1,000 that you could play with, and you could buy whatever home, you're approved for it. I couldn't believe it. I was in so much shock, you guys, that I was like, oh hell no, this shit has to be fake. Like this, I jumped on finding a house because I truly thought it wasn't real. I thought they were playing with me. I thought that one day they were going to be like, oh, guess what? Never mind. The bank's not going to approve you no more. I was so worried and used to bad things that's why we rushed and bought a house in a month. Literally. We went and looked at 5 houses. We went with the first one we found, which was this one. This one was the original house that we called to look at in the first place. Looked at all of them. First day of looking at it, the next day we put in a bid. The following week, it was ours. We won because there was other people bidding for it. We won, whatever. By the end of the month, we were closing and we got our home. I couldn't believe, that's why we rushed. So I wish I wouldn't have rushed into it so much, because maybe we would have found a better house. Maybe we would have found more land. Maybe we would have found something more private. I love where we live. I love my house. I love the community. I love everything about it. But sometimes I feel like I was so scared that it wasn't real that I rushed into it so fast. And that's like my biggest regretment. But when you've had nothing but bad shit happen, you would probably be the same like me, honestly. I truly think it. But it's sad because people think that when you show the lowrider, Michael's been working on that car for years, you guys. It took him 4 years just to freaking build it, just to get it to be painted with the rims and the switches. That's it. 4 years just to do that. And keep in mind that other people that have money or make easy money, it don't take them 4 years. It takes them 4 months to get a car done like that. But because they make easy money, I mean, you can't compete with the baller. You just can't. Us, it took us longer because we had to little by little put into it. So when you show off stuff that you worked on for a long time like that, some people that don't know the backstory to it think you're bragging. But in all reality, it's like, it's such a huge accomplishment, man. It took me fucking years to be able to build this car. You know what does that make sense? But other people that don't know the backstory automatically, oh, she's bragging. And you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? And then there comes the people that don't like you, and then they make it worse by trying to make it seem like, oh, she is bragging. And no, dude, it's the simple fact that it took so long for us to be where we're at. Like, damn, dude, like if I plant a fucking tree in the backyard of my house, I'm gonna show it. Because before, I couldn't even afford to fucking buy a tree for my backyard. It took me, that's why I tell my son, because my son's like kind of being very picky about what car he wants for graduation. And I keep telling him, like, dude, don't be picky, like, don't be a spoiled brat either. And he like doesn't get it, but I kind of tried to like open his eyes, like, dude, I finally got my dream car and it only took 40 years, dude. It literally 40 years. I literally got my dream car at the age of 39. Like, Yeah, my husband rebuilds cars and it takes a while when you work a job all week too. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you make easy money, of course you could build a car in a fucking month. In a month, you could have it candy painted, you could have rims, all this shit. But because you make easy money, you don't really work for it. You don't know what it is to actually have to save a little chunk from this paycheck and a little chunk from this paycheck to be able to accomplish it, you know? Like, that shit's different, especially like I could almost guarantee for Michael, it must feel like such a huge accomplishment more for him. For the main thing is like, you got to remember he used to make easy money and now he don't. It's been years, you know, years. Like he works a 9 to 5. So you got to keep in mind, like realistically, like he had to save a little here and a little there, and that's why it took so long for his car to get built. But I think when you work hard for your stuff like that, it's like anybody could go and steal something from the store, but it's a huge difference from stealing something from the store and you waiting for your paycheck to come in and you go to the store and you buy it with your own fucking money. Girl, that feels so good than going and stealing something. It's the same thing with making easy money. You know? Yeah, it's not easy. So now the way I see it is like, no matter what, people will always think that that I'm bragging, but I'm really not. I'm just like, for Michael Bean, like when I went and I showed you guys his dump trucks that he got, that man's a convicted felon, you guys. He had a hard time trying to find a fucking job, bro. And the fact that he's a business owner now, like, dude, that's a huge accomplishment. I am so proud of my man. I don't care what anybody says. And of course, I'm going to go and show off his new freaking dump truck. Well, not even new. It's a used dump truck, but it does the job, you know, because I'm so proud of him. Like, I am beyond proud of him. But there's always that one person, because actually whenever I posted that, I made a video of him when he got his second truck. And somebody said in the comments, like, she's like, this lady said, oh, my daughter, she said, my daughter's husband has dump trucks too. And you don't see her showing off and posting his trucks and stuff. And then I'm like, I mean, you basically just bragged yourself, and you're bragging about something that's not even yours. And is your daughter okay for you to come and share that? I mean, you clearly said your daughter doesn't brag or share stuff like that, but you're over here telling her business. Would she approve of that? I mean, you want to be petty to me and prove a point, but you just bragged about your daughter's husband when you said that she don't do that, but you just went and put her business out there. Would she be proud of you? Would she be happy that you did that? But it's always like people point the finger and don't realize that they got 4 fingers pointing back at them. Like, you can't throw shade at me when you're basically doing the same thing. And at that, there's nothing worse than to be bragging about something that's not even yours. You're sitting there talking shit to me. Hold on, you guys. I gotta change my my shirt and my bra and my clothes. And hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore your comments, you guys. I gotta go get Jaden, so I just need to change really fast. It's because that shirt. I don't know. If you guys ever think I'm like being whatever people say, girl, let me know. I don't know if I should wear this black shirt. I was gonna wear my pachetas. I want to go get my toes done so bad, you guys, because I want to wear these cute little sandals. But unfortunately, I can't because I haven't gotten my toes done. Yeah, I've never seen you to be the one to brag But shit, if you work hard, earn it, you deserve it. Fuck it. Show it off. If you want, if you earn it, show it off. Yes. And you know what's funny? Like, even before you guys, some of you guys that have been here for a while, you guys know, like, you guys also seen that it's been a hot minute of me showing shopping hauls from TJ Maxx or Ross or shit that I found at Dollar Tree and stuff like that. I haven't been spending money like that, and it's because obviously I'm saving money for something more important to me, which is getting my car done. But I've even had women be mad about me sharing stuff that I found at TJ Maxx or whatever the fuck, you know. And it's like, dude, you're acting like I'm over here showing off fucking Versace and Gucci and Chanel and all this stuff. I'm showing you stuff that I got at Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and you're over here coming at me sideways like, huh, here you go, showing off. Like, sis, be for real. It's literally freaking... Or if I find something at Goodwill, it's like the same shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna wear these jeans. Let me put you guys down here. I just hate that they fit me so, like, they don't fit me really tight. Actually, you guys, I think I'm losing more weight. Do you guys see that? Starving myself for the past, just play, not really. I wish I could. I'd probably be skinnier now, but I've been literally on a mission, you guys, trying to lose weight. Hold on, because I don't want to get in trouble because my little sports bra. But I am literally losing mad weight. Look. These pants used to be so tight on me that my stomach would... But those little drops that I've been taking, no lie, I feel like they've been working so much because my pants feel super loose. Like, before I wouldn't even be able to put my hands like in my pockets like this because it was so freaking tight, and now they're not. Girl, I'm gonna be able to wear my swimsuit. Literally, one of the main things that I've been doing, you guys, is not eating shit at night. Hold on, I'm trying to find a shirt. I was gonna wear this other shirt, but honest to God, it's too hot. To wear that shirt. Either or, one of these two. It's way too hot. Should I wear this pink one? Or the white one? The white one might be a little more comfy because it's a little longer. I'm going to go back and read your comments, I promise. Hubby had to call in the middle of the conversation. No! I got to go back and read your comments, you guys. Hey, girl. I miss your lives. Finally back on Facebook. Yay! Wait, did you take a little break from Facebook? Is that what happened? Oh, you're going to be able to see my bra. Is that okay? Can we live with that? Look at my my freaking rib cage, bro. The baby made it worse. I tell the lady it's because my friends want to know what is going on in our lives. But you know what's so funny, Lavonda? Like, if you don't want to see or hear or it annoys you what the fuck I do, don't watch me. leave the live and keep scrolling. Don't watch me. It has a simple fix. Don't watch me. If you don't want to see what I post, if you don't like what I post, if it annoys you that bad, don't watch me. Simple fix, I promise you. On everything I love, I promise you, you do not have to watch me. It's very simple. Oh, this isn't the lipstick I wanted. This one is more darker. And by the way, this is my lippy too. This one is Chingona, which is the one I'm wearing now, but I wanted a lighter one, which I think is in my purse. Or this one. Let's try this Coqueta. I think Coqueta's a little bit more pinker. Yeah, I totally agree with Chris, because it's not easy to change your life completely and stay out of trouble. So I'm very proud of you. And Michael, thank you. Yes, literally. You know that when Michael got out of prison, they didn't make it easy for him, you guys. The system is meant to make you fail, honestly. Oh, that one's too pink, look. When Michael got out of prison, it wasn't easy at all. I mean, he basically got out of prison and was on parole for 5 years. No messing up. Parole officers could show up whenever the hell they wanted to for 5 years. 5 years. So imagine that. For 5 years, anything could happen. So it's like that it's meant to make the system's meant to make you mess up. Let me get away from that. It's meant to make you mess up, and it's like, realistically, I don't want it to be pink. So I'm gonna take it off. So whenever they put them on parole for that long, and yes, to some people it's like, well, it's better than being in prison. But think about it. They gave him 10 years, 5 in prison and 5 out of prison. And any little thing you do wrong when you're outside of, when you're in the real world, you go back to prison and you get double time. So it's like meant to make you fuck up. But only some can overcome it and do good, not all. Because Michael has a lot of friends that sadly got out of prison and then went back. And state's not the same as federal. Federal is way strict. You do your time no matter what. State is more like a slap on the hand and then you get to go back home. I couldn't, she said. Wait, I gotta read this one. I couldn't. It would piss me off watching someone I don't like. Exactly. That's when you know it's more of an obsession because... And I know for a fact, you guys, I know. I know for a fact it happens, I promise you. And the crazy thing about it is... they'll deny it till their face turns blue, girl. But heck no, like, at that point, you're just obsessed, you know? Because why would you watch someone you dislike? Crap, what did I do with the lip liner? So I did this color, you guys, and honestly, I love this lippy. but it's discontinued. It's Milani and they don't make them anymore, and I used to love that one. Whenever I created my lipsticks, I went based off colors that I liked from this brand, like from this actual color. I went off of that. And the one I normally use, it's in my purse. And this one, Milani discontinued, but I love the color to it. Look at it. It's so pretty. He's calling again. Be right back. And you're not trying to compare. There's no comparison. He's been through a lot, so it's a huge accomplishment. Yes. Thank you. Yes. That's why I thought it was so weird that the lady was so mad. And then she's like, oh, my daughter's husband has a dump truck too, and she doesn't brag about it. I'm like, girl, you just literally did. And would she be happy with the fact that you went and shared her business? So you're definitely one of those mother-in-laws that doesn't know her place and doesn't know how to mind her business. All under your daughter's business. With that being said, do you guys want to see my dream car? I'm just saying. And believe it or not, I could have had this car in 2011. I could have had my dream car, but I didn't want to cough up the money, so I didn't get it. And that was literally like legit my biggest regretment, because I really wanted that car. Oh, stinky butt is up now. Hey sis, the pink, should I change it to the pink? It's because this one's like more fresher. That other one is kind of... Should I change it? Or are you talking about the lipstick? The lipstick is like a lighter pinky color. I gotta change his clothes. Oh my god. I gotta do some laundry when I come home. I only have a small pile of laundry to put away, which is this clothes right here. I'm gonna get you, puppy. Hold on. He's probably like, girl, you're still on live. Oh, there's my blush. Oh, well. Vente. Come on. Come on. Come on, little baby. It's way too hot. Let's see. It's too hot to put on. Are these your swimming trunks? Oh, this is what your grandpa got you. So you don't need any. Let's put on some shorts because it's hot. You want to? Are you mad? Are you grumpy? The famous or the favorite son? I'm gonna put that on you. Oh shit, my wrist. Oh my god. Oh my god, that freaking hurt. Hold on, Papa, sit down. I'm not gonna leave you there. I'm just gonna put your shirt so we could go bye-bye. You wanna go bye-bye? You went to sleep crying and you woke up crying. I'm sorry. Do you not feel good? Huh? ¿Estás malito? Oh, his binky. He's like, give it. Give me my binky. I want to try to get him a haircut, you guys, today, because I'm not going to have time. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I have to get it today. Have to. My granddaughter is close to his age. Really? Does she walk? I'm just curious because everybody says that Zeke started walking really small. He started at 10 and a half. Come on, let's go. Wipe your face. Yes. Something's scheduled. Put you guys right here. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe your face really fast because you got tears all over. Let's see. There you go. There you go. I'm sorry. And you have sandals in the car. Do you guys want to know what drops I'm taking you guys to help me lose weight? I've only been taking them for a week and I honestly truly do see a huge difference already. Fair warning, they do make you use the restroom a lot. But due to using the restroom a lot, I truly believe that is the reason why your girl is losing so much weight, because it's making, you know, I know it's a lot of information, but it is making me lose a lot of weight because I use the restroom. If you want to see the drops, let me know. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's go. Come on. How about you walk? I gotta grab this trash. Come on. And I need to take this with me. Where's my other phone? Hold on, papas. Throw this trash. Hold on. Hold on, Mama gotta get my other phone. Where's my other phone? Uh-oh. I might have to go, you guys. You want to see the drops before I leave? Let me know. You see Mama's phone, puppy? Oh, I found it. Hello, it was on the floor. Yes, I'll show you right now the drops, I promise. If you guys could do me a favor and share this live, please. Let me turn off the TV. Come on, vámonos, vente. Vámonos, bye-bye. ¿Quieres decir bye-bye? Let's go get Jaden. Let me see if he'll let me wet his hair a little bit at least. Yeah, he got to get a haircut today, him and Jaden. Because we're not going to have this hand. Oh, you know what? Should we take these little shoes? Come on. Because once I get Jaden from there, I'm going to go straight to the bank in the store and all that. Because he needs a haircut, and honestly, tomorrow I'm not going to have time. And then after that, we won't have time at all. What happened? A ver, don't move. Wow, qué guapo, bebé. Jaden's not going to be too happy. He doesn't really like going anywhere. He always wants to stay home. Little homebody boy. Yeah. Okay, let's take this. Oh, I gotta take this for the... I need to add all this shit up. Okay. Sorry, guys. You guys are all over the place. Titi. Serenity. Yeah. Oh. Just making sure you're home. Yeah, I'm going right now. You need to finish that room by today so I can shampoo it. Because tomorrow's already Thursday and I'm not going to have time tomorrow. I won't. I promise you I won't. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get him. Let me show you guys the drops. Let me just get the baby a bottle. I have enough time. Give me a second. Can we see you rock him and sing to him? Wait, what? Girl, I'm sorry. I don't got time and he don't want to be rocked. He just woke up. Besides that, he don't like, being treated like a baby no more. At all. Or else I would, but trust me, girl, he don't like that. I don't know if you're being for real or being funny, but either way, we're leaving. I'll show you the drops now. Give me a second. So all you do is you take them on the daily, and you do 1 ml underneath your tongue. So you basically get the dropper and you go and you put it underneath your tongue, and it doesn't taste bad at all. But if you are under the age, if you're under the age of 16, you can't take it. Or 15. What? Huh? What? Oh my God. A lot? Oh, okay. I don't know if there's not there. 6, 7, and then 8. Or maybe I should do 8 because actually he'll drink say 8 now. Man. So you take them just once a day. You shampooing carpets, you're showing up. Girl, that's funny because even when I did shampoo my carpets, I was super impressed with my shampooer. I was like super pumped because the last time we had them come and shampoo the carpet professionally, they charged me $500, bro, and that shit's expensive. So I bought a shampooer and it works so good. This is my second shampooer that I bought. The first one sucked really, really bad. Reason why I ended up just hiring somebody professional to do it. Anyways, I ended up finding this shampooer, which is literally rated the best one out there. And OMG, it actually is the best. It works so freaking good. The wipes are right here. You find them? Serenity? The wipes? Anyways, I ended up finding the best shampooer ever. And because of me using it, of course, I was showing everybody like how amazing it works. And sure enough, I did get told. I don't know. I guess people are only happy when you're doing bad. And the sad thing about that is when you're doing bad or you're struggling, people don't really come for you. They just tease you. They tease you about it, but then when you make an effort to do good and do better for yourself, now you're bragging. But the only time people are happy is when they see you struggling, and the only thing they say is, you know, they say bad things, like they tease you about it, which is really messed up. It's super messed up. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. I'll show you the little droppers. Go through the trash. I'll show you the drops that I take. They're lymphatic. Oh, put this in here for Jaden. They're lymphatic draining. Lymphatic drainage. I can't say it. Drainage. Drops. That's all it is. And all you do is, like I said, you get one little drop all the way to the ml, and it doesn't taste bad at all. And then it goes under your tongue. And that's it. And it doesn't taste bad at all, I promise you. I'm gonna take a water. Okay, let's go, Zeke boy. It's okay. Come on, papas.
Be careful. Dale, he got up fast.
Where are you leaving?
Why are you running?
Oh my god. He forgot his freaking snack.
His lunchbox.
Not his lunch,
Oh,
his
yeah,
snack,
no,
his
I was gonna say
Lunchable.
Lunchable, but I didn't finish it.
He left it right there. I just saw it. God, man. How could he do that? Oh my god, I can't believe him. He was probably all shocked. I bet you that when he gets in the truck, that's the first thing he's gonna say. Mom, I didn't have my snack today. Actually, they did field today, so they might not even have needed snack because it was field day. Okay. Ahorita vengo. Bye, love you. Can you water my plants? Right now?
Yeah.
Like right now. Right now. My poor plants are gonna die on me. You ready, Ziki boy? Huh? Oh, hold on, you guys. It's Wawa. There's no milk in there. You want some water? Can I buckle you first? Oh my god, he doesn't let me. Here. It's water. Hold it. You gotta hold it so I can buckle you. Hold on. Oh, Dios mío, it's hot. It's hot! So hot! Extremely hot. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. I didn't know they made drops for that. They do. Hold on really fast, okay? Oh my god, it's hot. How do I? Hold on. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Jesus, it's so hot. Okay, you guys, I'm probably gonna... Are they putting new carpet or they're taking their carpet out? here in Texas. What part of Texas? We actually might move to Texas. Believe it or not. We might move to Texas. Oh, nice RV, my friend. Are we gonna fit? Are we not gonna fit? Oh, we did fit. In Texas you live, right? Or New Mexico? No, I live in New Mexico. But we want to move to Texas. I live in New Mexico. I live in Rio Rancho, which is basically in between Albuquerque and Santa Fe, New Mexico. I was born in Houston, Texas. Other than that, yeah, I live in New Mexico. Okay, I'm gonna go, you guys, because I need to start working on this while I sit in here. I hope I have a pen. And it's so hot, my God. Like, it's extremely hot. Oh my God. This poor guy's trying to go around, but they don't let him. Dude, it's so hot. It doesn't seem like it is 78 degrees, and honestly it feels like it's 90. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys in a while. Yeah, the drops work really, really good. You can find it on Amazon. I'm not sure. I didn't get mine from Amazon. Rose, if you send me a message, I could actually send you the link directly for the drops. Oh my God. Okay, I will see you guys later. Look at my Zeke boy. He's all thirsty too. I gotta take all this off. But I will see you guys in a while. I was gonna take my hair down, but it is too hot, man. But I'll see you guys later. I love you guys so much. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys in a while. Bye.